I still have a lot to do down here, but today's project is going to be 10 minutes on this cabinet. Hi guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Melinda, plain and simple. As you can see, I am in my basement once again. The reason I'm down here this time is because it is the first Friday of the month, and that means it's time for another 10 minutes better. We chose cabinet as our theme for this month, and I have a cabinet down here that needs to be decluttered and cleared out and cleaned out and all that stuff. I don't know if I can get it all done in 10 minutes, but I can make it better by the time I'm done. So if you've got something that you want to tidy up around your house, grab your stuff and come on and we'll do it together. And leave me a comment below and let me know what you have tidied up along with me today. Now, let's get started and we'll talk more about this as we go. This is the cabinet that I want to work on. And you can see it is full and piled up in a mess. See, it's got all kinds of stuff in here. No organization whatsoever. I have 3 of these cabinets in this room, and all 3 were full of fabric because I used to sew a lot. And so the stuff on top here looks like a bunch of fur, and then below that you can probably recognize, if you've been watching my decluttering, some of these things came out of the office or out of the spare bedroom, the doom room. And so when I brought things down, I knew I had to put it somewhere, so I would pull out fabric to declutter so that I would have a space to put those things that I wasn't ready to make a decision on yet. I wanted to get my office things and my craft items kind of consolidated, put them together so that I would know really how much I have and what I have, and then I can make decisions on what I really need to keep. I didn't want to have to keep an inventory in my head of what I had already made decisions on. I just wanted to do it all at once, and that way I was able to keep moving forward with my decluttering. But now I have to make decisions on this stuff. So I have a basket here to put things in that I know I'm going to get rid of. And I nudged this stuff out of the way a little bit so that I can open the door completely so I can get in here and work. I will be working with one hand as usual, so that'll slow me down a little. But with 10 minutes better, you just get what you can accomplished. You can do it as fast as you want to do it, or you can do it slowly. It's all about just doing what works for you. 10 minutes, you may have time constraints, you may have energy constraints. There could be many reasons why you can only spend 10 minutes working on it, and so just do what you can. It doesn't have to be perfect. You can always come back and do some more later. Isn't this beautiful? You can always come back and work on your project more later. The whole point is just to get a little bit done at a time, and you don't have to worry about saving up a whole bunch of time, or like waiting to do a project until you have time to do the whole project. You're just going to try to get a little done at a time. Isn't this gorgeous? These are the ones that I've had the hardest time letting go of. I know I'm not going to do anything with this, but I have not been able to let it go. It's beautiful fur fabrics. Yeah, but I'm not going to do anything with them. I've known I'm not going to do anything with them for a long time. This is, I'm going to keep that in that. So, I'll put those over on the other cabinet, and that can go. See, I've already got one shelf cleared out. So let me put that over there. And now we'll start on this one. And actually, I can wipe this out now because I just happen to have this handy. I can wipe this out, and I can actually sit things up here if I need to help me go through stuff more quickly and more efficiently. Things I know I'm going to keep. Now I know this is this box. This goes with this. This is the lid, and I do want to keep that because I'm going to use that to put things in. And let's see. Try to get this out of here without everything falling out. Now that was interesting. There, we'll just do it like that. And this is empty, but it would be good to hold pins and things like that. So that may be usable. This, I don't think I'm going to use. It is netting. It's really cool, but I'm not going to use it. So we'll get rid of that. I'm not sure about that one, so we'll hang on to that for the time being. Let's see, I'm going to keep this. This is my Harry Potter lunchbox. I'm going to keep that. My file thing. These are my glue sticks. So I need that. Don't know what's in here. These are rubber bands. I think I just kept the one box of rubber bands actually, so I'll hang on to it for now. And I'm not getting rid of much yet, am I? Okay, I think I'm not going to use this. I bought this to use, but I'm not going to use it. It's fabric you can write on with chalk or pen or something. I don't need this. And let's see. These are just some little things. Now I'll go through this stuff again. What I'm doing right now is just looking quickly for things that I can identify that I can let go of. Like, I really love Mary Englebright, but I do not like these pens. They don't hold well in my hand, and I don't have a reason to keep them as a souvenir, so I'm going to let that go. So I'll probably be letting all of those go as I come across them. These are index cards. I use those as I'm writing sometimes. So a lot of the stuff in here may be things that I will want to keep for my office things. The one thing I want to do as I'm doing this is clear out things that are not office things. Or if it's office things that I've kept that I'm sure I'm going to let go of. Like this. This is adorable, but I don't really need to keep it. I'm not going to use it. So I'm going to just let that go. One of the things I say is if I don't want to dust it, or if I don't want to dust the box it's stored in, then it needs to go. So that's kind of how I look at things. Here's another thing. I'm not going to use this. It's cute, but I'm not going to use it. And, sorry, I'm trying to hold this up with my elbow. It keeps wanting to slide down. So I'm going to try to take this out of here and put it on the floor because it is being irritating. Okay, so I like this card. It's just cute. So it will be like a little happy. I usually prop it up. I really like it. I have several of these type of books. This is where I put all of those. So you see, we're gonna have more of this. We're gonna have lots of this. See that little kitty. But yeah, I have a whole stack of these here, in this shelf. So I'll keep all of those together, since I know that's where they are. When you are doing your declutter, you'll want to save a couple minutes, maybe or a minute or something, to make sure you have time to tidy up. So we'll just pretend it's for that. I don't really need to worry about that too much down here, because really all I'm doing right now is tidying up down here. But I don't want to leave a big mess in the middle of the floor either. I don't need this, so I can let go of that. These are some of those little cubby things. This is something that I might use with my stuff. And like I said, some of this, I'm not looking to see what I really want to keep for my office yet. What I'm doing right now is just looking for things that I know I don't want to keep anymore. And actually, I needed to know where these were because I want to mail something to somebody. I don't know if these will be big enough. I have some bigger ones somewhere. And that's those things. Okay, so all of this stuff looks like office supplies, so I'm not going to spend any more time on it. And this stuff up here, for now, I'm just going to leave it lay there. When I'm done, I can always plop it in this box. So now, let's see, this box here that kept trying to fall out. I don't need this. I don't need, a friend got us that in China. I don't know about keeping that. I'm going to wait to make that decision on that. Is there anything in here I can get rid of? These look like washi tapes. Okay, So I don't see anything there that I'm ready to let go. It has my fan and a few things like that. So just that thing can go. Put this box back up in there if I can lift it up without breaking it. And I'm going to take this out because that's what makes it keep wanting to fall. And we'll just put that on top. That way when I want to grab that later, I'll know where it's at. Now, let's see if we can get into this. Because I'm going to go by what my clock, my thing says when it says 10 o'clock or 10 minutes. On here, even though we talked a little bit before that, but that way we can have time to tidy up if you were doing your 10 minutes. So I don't need to keep this. I don't really need to keep that. I don't need to keep that. My stamp thing. That I may let go of, but I don't know yet. I may keep that. So we'll see. I don't need that. This is actually from when I was a kid. It was the cover of one of those little note paper thingies. But I don't need it. Let's see. Not sure what that says on it. Trying to see who it's from. Okay, I don't need to keep that. What's in that box? Oh, a bunch of stuff. That'll be for another time. That's not going to be a quick one. So, like I said, I'm looking for quick right now. I'm not looking for intense. I'm looking for quick. I think a lot of this can go. I think I'll go through it and make sure. There might be a couple of things I want to keep out of here. Like I would want to keep the gingham ones. I don't know if I'll let go of any of this, honestly. Yeah, maybe I'll save that and go through it more thoroughly. Just to be sure. I don't want to throw out. One thing you don't want to do is just throw things out, just to throw things out. Take the time to go through it. If you're not sure, take the time to go through it. And it's okay to put it aside. You don't have to keep everything. And you don't have to get rid of everything. So just make your decisions. Okay, so it looks like my phone now is saying 10:47. So I'm going to say we're done now. That's all we got done. We'll put this back in here. So I was able to go through a little bit of the stuff on the bottom shelf. Didn't even touch this shelf. But I went through quite a bit in this shelf and on the top shelf. So I got quite a bit done in just 10 minutes. And I was able to fill a whole basket with stuff that I do not need. So all of that will be leaving. And this is my 10 minutes better for June.
If I'd have done this last year, would have surely made me cry. I'm peeling off the layers of this onion by and by. A minute here, a minute there, and when I'm finally done, I'll peel another onion, every layer, one by one.
It's not perfect and it's not finished, but I can come back down here and do some more on it and make some more progress. So if you did a 10 minutes better along with me, let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. And be sure you click on that playlist so you can check out the other 10 minutes better videos as well and say hello to the other ladies. Meanwhile, happy decluttering!